Today we will be discussing installation recommendations for our series RT 7000 and 70,000 reels. How you mount your reel depends on what surface you are trying to mount your reel to. Please refer to the tech bulletin on our website for step-by-step instructions on how to properly mount your reel according to what surface you plan to use. Consult with your local building code department to determine if a permit is required and follow all local applicable requirements for similar items of weight and size. If you do not feel comfortable installing on your own, consider consulting a professional installer. A helpful tip to consider when installing your reel is to completely unwind the hose off of the reel, but still leave it connected. This helps to remove weight and makes installation easier. Once installed, you can retract the hose back onto the reel. When installing your reel, you may consider adding a swing bracket. Swing brackets will increase the life of your hose and allow your reel to perform better. Swing brackets allow the reel to move to the angle you are pulling the hose, causing less strain on the hose against the roller guide. Look for all of our swing brackets on our website at reelcraft.com. One important thing to remember when installing your reel is the position of your guide arm. The position of your guide arm can affect the life and performance of your reel and hose. The series RT 7000 and 70,000 have 7 different guide arm positions. You will use the top mount when mounting overhead and when working directly below the reel. You can also use top mount when mounting lower on the wall and working directly in front of the reel. You will use the 2 bottom mounts when mounting on a bench or truck body where the hose is at waist height, working directly in front of the reel. You can also use bottom mount on a wall when pulling the hose out parallel with the wall and walking to the work area with the hose already deployed. The side mount can be used when the reel is on a bench for side wind or on a wall when you are paying down the amount of hose you will be working with, then moving to the working location. When you are using a level mount or the guide arm at approximately 45 degrees is when the reel is mounted overhead. This allows you to use the reel in the work area out in front of it to give you the best hose transition. Also, do not pull on your hose at any larger than a 45-degree angle from the reel. Pulling on the hose against the guide rollers damages the hose. Having the correct guide arm position will help avoid this. Lastly, a flexible hose connection must be used between the hose reel inlet and the source of supply to prevent possible misalignment and binding. Thank you for your support and joining us today at Reelcraft.